Welcome to the Cover 2 Show. I'm your host, Jason, with my co-host, DC. It's week 2. I want to thank everyone for all the views and reaching out to us last week. We appreciate it. Didn't expect the amount of views we got.
Yes.
That was a pleasant surprise. So thank you very much. Want to also say first thing first, subscribe, because you're viewing us. Subscribe to us. We're going to be here every week with preview of the incoming week in the review of the game we were at, or games we were at. We got different games.
We'll be at different games this week.
Yeah. So first things first, we made a couple mistakes speaking last week, so we'll fix those. Thank you to Kuda for fixing us on that. I don't know why I was thinking there was only 5 rounds of the playoffs again. So yeah, the regional finals are on the first round on the road. So Big Red wouldn't host, and they're probably not going to be in that situation anyway. The better record than Waterston at this point. So, yeah.
That, and then Piro being the head coach of Edison.
Yeah, Piro being the head coach at Edison.
Yeah, he's not the OC. He's the head coach.
Yeah, I knew that, but it didn't click when you said it last week. I think their head coach stepped down to be an athletic director.
Something like that.
Or something. I don't remember.
I forget.
I think they did it just to try to keep Piro.
I would.
Yeah, but if a Big Red job opens up,
he might jump.
He's jumping.
He might jump.
Yeah. I want to start off with saying, let's give our thoughts and prayers to Mayson White from Tusky Valley. He suffered a severe spinal injury in the game against Waynedale Friday night. I seen a post that was like from his mom. Someone else posted. It said his surgery went well. He can shrug his shoulders and has a little bit of movement in his right arm, but he can't feel his legs. So he is paralyzed. So thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Hopefully that young man can recover a little bit and live a normal life as much as he can being paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing. We've seen some kids lay on the ground motionless for a little bit, but never something that extreme. That'd be takes the air out of the stadium for sure.
Yeah, that definitely sucks the wind out of everybody.
Yeah. And then Saturday morning, just more bad news. Aliquippa's junior high team was in a bus accident, and 25 people were on the bus. 21 suffered injuries. 20 of the 21 kids taken to Children's Hospital were released that night. Only one needed to have a surgery. So tragic there, getting an accident on your way to your football game on a Saturday morning. So
thoughts and prayers out to them.
Yeah.
That's back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, just 2 tragic things to happen. Aliquippa is kind of like Steubenville when it comes to their football.
Oh, they're dominant.
Yeah,
Aliquippa's always dominant.
Yeah, the community loves their high school football. So hopefully everything goes well there. All them young men and adults that were injured recover from that. Let's get into week 1. I got a couple surprise things I wrote down as surprises. I don't know if there was some things you've seen that were surprises. To me, we were at the Steubenville game, obviously, so we'll just get into it. I did not expect that performance out of a Steubenville Big Red team. They looked unprepared, like the coaching just let them down in preparation for that game. That's the way I looked at it.
Yeah, the kids looked unprepared. Once the kids got punched in the mouth once and twice.
Yeah. And they wore them out. Like Ursuline did what we said. They spread Big Red out. The quarterback, they did a good job of stuffing the quarterback run. They did do that.
Yeah, no, the defense, they played good. Offense,
not very well.
Offense
play calling was not very well. And I don't know if that was part of Juice Bryant being out and not having that tailback. I mean, that might have affected some things there, just like not having him on defense. They couldn't seal the edge.
Especially going into all week having Juice.
Yeah.
And that last minute, he gets pulled.
Yeah, so, I mean, things like that happen. It was just a perfect storm for Big Red. They'd played not good, and they were playing a favorite for the title in the division. I would say they were in the state semifinals last year. They look solid again this year. They didn't impress me to the point like where I was like, they're way better than Big Red.
They played fundamentally perfect that game.
Yeah, they didn't look like Ursuline because of the jersey changes.
The helmet.
It threw me off. The jersey, the helmet, the pants, the logos on the helmet. The helmets are sweet, though. I will say that. They were some of the nicest helmets I've seen in high school football. Yeah. But it didn't look like Ursuline to me. It looked like a different team. Ursuline outgained Big Red. Ursuline had 419 yards of offense. Big Red only 145, and most of that was on a 61-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
The only time that Big Red really threw the ball down the field. Then again, Haney was running around for his life, too, when he did drop back. He was 6 of 18 or something like that, I think I've seen. I didn't write it down. It was a struggle, though, for the Big Red offense. They couldn't get the running game going, couldn't get the play action going. It seemed like they were trying to dink and dunk to the backs a lot. There wasn't a lot of throwing to the wide receivers down the field. I don't know if they were worried about Ursuline's speed on defense or just trying to protect Haney in his first start. I don't know.
Whatever they did, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, Ursuline did, yeah.
Ursuline-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Red, things just weren't clicking.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, you would think that I expected more because from everything I heard, they looked good in the scrimmage games. So
against Warren, they look good.
Yeah, so I expected more from them. It happens. You're not gonna have those games. You know.
Listen,
we'll see what they do.
That's a first good game to start off.
Yeah, that's a tough team to start. You know where you're at in the division. They're not where they want to be, so they can get there. Maybe they get there and play Ursuline in the finals. Because that would have been the state final matchup last year if they both would have went.
Yeah. Big Red just got to work their way up.
Yeah.
Work through the kinks. You'll be good.
Now, as a former Steubenville player, I mean, you weren't involved in many losses like that because you were there for a dynasty run, really.
Majority, yeah.
Yeah. 3 state title games, 1 state championship. And then your senior year, you lost the first round, right? Second round injuries. Yeah, injury hurt you in that game against Hubbard.
Lula went down.
Yeah. But you didn't have a lot with those any kind of blowout losses while you were there because the team was so good. But you did have some tough losses in there. How was the mood in the locker room after a tough loss? Because even though it was a blowout, it was a tough loss.
Even at home, whenever we lose, because the main thing that I can go back to is that Penn Hill game's my senior year. Whenever we came down into the locker room, it's dead quiet. And then coach walks in and he tells us, good job. Like, we know it's a loss, but we're going to work on our mistakes. Coach always takes responsibility. If it's his fault, it's the coach's fault. We weren't prepared. So Coach Reno usually takes everything onto him instead of throwing it onto the kids.
Yeah. And that's a good coach does that anyway. Even if the kids were maybe they didn't execute the way they need to, it still goes back to the coaches because you can fix that kind of stuff in practice.
Yeah. I really think that they just weren't prepared enough for that Ursuline team.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were more worried about Indian Valley next week. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think the one thing that hurt Big Red, though, was the lack of depth. Like, it didn't seem like they were a deep Big Red team like years past. And I think that a lot of that might have to do with the fact they haven't been blowing teams out the last couple of years. So they haven't been getting those kids in.
I was saying they tried every now and then, especially when we get into the fourth quarter. Big Red tries to rotate the younger kids in just to get them a couple of snaps.
Yeah.
But recently, we've been in dogfights.
Yeah, it's been a lot of close games the last couple of years for Big Red. Even when you think they're going to blow a team out,
it's still close.
It's close. It's just they haven't been able to put a team away where they can do that. It seems like often last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And I think it showed Friday night, which it's okay because I think they just will build that depth over the season now. But the problem is their schedule. I mean, looking at it, they could be 1-3, 0-4 after that Mooney game. I mean, really.
Coaches step up, kids step up.
Yeah.
Just gotta
You
step
never
up to
know.
the challenge.
You might see a different Big Red team Friday night against Indian Valley.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We'll talk about that later, though. And the only other surprise I had this week was St. Clairsville getting blown out. Like, I was not expecting St. Clairsville to get blown out in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of it, but I looked at some of the stats. And
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No. They lost 47-27 to Norwayne. I don't even know where that is.
No clue.
They must be pretty good. I believe they gave Central or St. Clairsville a run for their money last year too, but St. Clairsville beat them because they were undefeated last year until the Indian Valley beat them.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Yeah,
I did not see that one coming at all.
No, not at all. Other than that, I didn't have any other big surprises this week around the valley. There was one in the state though. Glenville beat Massillon in overtime.
I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
Division II team hiding in Division IV, Cleveland Glenville
comes up.
Yeah, and beats a Division II powerhouse. So
watch out for Glenville.
Yeah,
watch out.
Division IV. Other than that, Indian Valley might have to play Glenville at some point. Which I will say this. Indian Valley's the type of team that would give Glenville a hard time because they can punch Glenville in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not a type of team that plays that way. They play that finesse game. So if you grind it out and punch a team like them in the mouth, because Big Red plays a lot of teams like that are athletic, but can't really play
the grind and
muck game. Like DC Dunbar is one of them teams.
Yeah.
Like Big Red will try to punch him in the mouth and see how those kids react.
How it goes.
Yeah. But that was probably the only surprises I had from week one. I think we should do our team of the week. You want to do a team of the week?
Team of the week?
Yeah, do a team of the week. Team of the week would be Edison Wildcats.
Edison.
Yeah, we talked about that last night. Give the team this week would be Edison. They get the big win over Carrollton last week, right?
Yeah, that was a huge win.
No, they played Carrollton this week. I'm sorry. They beat Shenandoah last week. I was ahead of myself. Yeah. They play Shenandoah, get the big win. So Edison Wildcats, the Cover 2 show, team of the week this week. So congratulations to them. You get nothing.
Nothing. You get an applause.
Yeah.
Good job.
Get some applause. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, great job, Edison.
Yeah. And we'll pick a different team every week to be try not to repeat anybody, just to give everyone some love and that.
Everyone in the Valley some love.
Yeah.
All deserve it.
Yeah. And then at the end of the year, we'll pick a team of the year for the Valley. And they don't have to be an undefeated team. It could be a team that made the playoffs or something.
Unexpected team.
Yeah. Just something like that. I think that'd be good.
Something that just impressed us.
Yeah. Going back to the Big Red, we'll talk about it when we get there. But we also talked and we discussed, since most of our viewers are going to be Steubenville or Indian Creek, their games are always going to be previewed as games of the week. And then we'll do 2 or 3 other Valley games, depending on what the matchups are for the week.
Yeah, we felt like that was fair because our viewers are Creek or Big Red, so we'll highlight them too every single week.
Yeah.
Then the other 2 we'll pick and figure out which games that we like.
Yeah, and if there's a game that you want, go onto our Facebook group there. You can find it in the comments down below and join it and comment on there what game you think we should preview the next week. We're open to that. Suggestions, it's not a problem.
Anything you guys want to give to us, we'll take it.
Yeah. So the first game we're going to do is Indian Creek and East Liverpool. This is a big rivalry game in the Valley here. For Indian Creek, the key player to watch this week will be slot back Bruce Major. He had 10 carries for 62 yards and 57 yards receiving against Cambridge last week. It wasn't the star of the game. Ian Starkey was. But, he's a good, solid player. He plays defense, too. But they move him around on offense a lot. He's a running back. He's a split out wide receiver. It's a good athlete there. He's our key player for Indian Creek this week. And then for Edison, or East Liverpool, I'm sorry, I got 2 key players for them. The Potters, Amar Baker, he had 17 carries for 140 yards rushing against Carrollton last week. And then Tamar Tisdale had a 98-yard kick return for a touchdown as well against Carrollton. East Liverpool got a ton of athletes. This will be a tight game. It was a tight game last year between these two. I don't know which way it'll go. I would give the edge to Creek because they can throw the football, but East Liverpool got that speed.
I'll say East Liverpool has the athletes. That's the only thing that can make you lean East Liverpool.
And Tisdale didn't play probably much against Creek last year because he's only a sophomore. So the keys to victory this week for Creek, be aware of the speedy Baker and Tisdale all night. Control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And Starkey will need to continue his play at quarterback at 5 touchdown performance against Cambridge. And that's what's gonna lead Creek this year, I have a feeling. And then the keys for the Potters: stop Creek's running attack, make them one-dimensional, take advantage of the speed of Tisdale and Baker for sure, and keep Starkey in the pocket because he had 93 yards rushing as well to go with his passing last week. I'm going to give the edge to the Potters because they're at home.
That's fair. That's fair.
If this was in Wintersville, I'd give it to Creek, but I think being up there in East Liverpool, I'm going to give them the edge this week over Creek.
Yeah, I think this could be a shootout.
Yeah. If this
honesty.
isn't News 9's game of the week, it should be.
Yeah, I think this is a shootout.
Yeah.
Potter's got to stop the run. They have to keep Starkey contained. And then Creek just has to try to beat him with the strength. Yeah,
I think if Creek can get the running game going this week, like they had it going against Cambridge, and they limit the Potters' offensive chances, they'll be all right.
Just wear them down.
Yeah. Creek's defense looks solid, though. They got them big tackles. Yeah. So, they're not going to go up the middle on them. It's going to be on stuff on the outside they're going to have to contain.
Yeah.
Moving on, the next game of the week, Steubenville and Indian Valley. Indian Valley trying to beat Steubenville for the first time ever. They played 2 years in a row in the playoffs in 22 and 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Steubenville dominated them both times. The second 23, they jumped down on Steubenville 13-0, but then Steubenville stormed back. And then they got some at the end to make it close, but it wasn't as close as the score. Key player this week for Steubenville was Juice Bryant, the running back linebacker. He missed week 1, and you could tell it hurt Big Red for sure on offense and defense.
Big 22 nominee.
Yeah. For the Braves, the key player obviously is Grady Kinsey. He's going to Air Force. He's a Mr. Football finalist last year, so he's probably going to win it this year, I'd say. He had 340 yards, 34 yards rushing last week against Green.
Yeah.
So they struggled with Green, though. They only won 28-21 or something like that.
I believe so. I know that they just pounded the ball.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, that's their main thing is just ground and pound, and they play good defense. So, but Big Red should have the athletic and speed on their side this week, I would say.
To keep up.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I know when the games they played before, Indian Valley didn't have the speed outside to stay with Big Red. So it might be a good opportunity to get the ball down the field for Big Red.
Try to get the ball down the field.
Yeah. Actually, one of the keys to victory for Big Red I have is throw the ball down the field more.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to stop the powerful rushing attack of the Braves. Gang tackle Kenzie. That kid will break an arm tackle.
Wrap up.
Yeah.
You have to wrap up.
You got to wrap up. And give the crowd a reason to be rowdy. Like, get the crowd at Harding Stadium involved. It's a hard place to play when that crowd is.
That is the 12th man defense.
Yeah. Yeah. You know more than anybody.
Once that crowd is going,
yeah,
it's going to disrupt all their cadence. And that just brings all the momentum with the defense.
How loud is it on the field when that place gets rocking?
When it gets loud, it gets loud. Like, even we have a tough time communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing safety. And I still can't talk to my other safety, try and communicate verbally. I have to use my signals.
Yeah, because you're in the stands, it's loud, but on the field,
it echoes.
Yeah.
Because in the stands, you're just hearing left and right. Here, we're hearing everything.
Yeah, rattling off the graveyard.
Yes.
Coming back in.
Got the horse trotting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If you get that stadium pumping, it's going to be difficult. But you got to get it going.
They got to give them a reason. They got to score early and often. Like, score fast, get a stop, score fast. I think if they get 2 quick scores on Indian Valley, get the crowd in it. I mean, I'm calling for it now. If you're going to be at that Big Red game, bring your A game right off the bat. Before there's even a play in that game, get them kids pumped up because they need it. They were down.
If you pump them kids up, let them get the first punch in the mouth. Punch them right in the mouth, Indian Valley.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
Yeah, I think the crowd could be a key factor in just giving Big Red a little confidence right off the opening kickoff, though, if the crowd is loud.
Oh, if the crowd's right off the kickoff, because you're coming down off a hard week.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
And the crowd really was not there
to
support you.
Well, that's just, then there wasn't a reason.
No.
It got loud after the pick and then the quick touchdown. And then there was nothing to cheer about for her.
You got to keep the momentum.
Yeah.
Got to keep the momentum.
For the Braves, they got a ground and pound Big Red. Big Red looked tired, like we were talking about. They were in the second quarter with their hands on their hips. If they can do that again, like Ursuline did, and get them to be more out early in the game, it's going to be a long night for the Big Red defense because they will start breaking. They will bend. That's Big Red's defense always bends, but
you got to be able to break.
You got to be able to break it. And then they can't let Big Red's receivers get behind them. Like, they got to try to keep that speed Big Red in front of them on defense. You got to play the safeties a little deeper. You got to play them a little deeper.
Yeah.
And then their key is obviously take the crowd out of the game early. They don't want to get that crowd involved, invested in that game because it will be a long night for them on offense if the crowd is loud.
Yeah, if that crowd's in the game, it's going to be tough to get them out of the game.
Yeah. And the longer the game plays, if the game is a close one, in the fourth quarter, the crowd's going to be louder.
Yes. The closer the game, the louder the crowd.
Yeah.
100%.
That's all I got for this week with the Big Red and Indian Valley. Anything you want to add to your keys of victory or anything for your team?
All I need is the Big Red defense. Play your hearts out. Linebackers, wrap up.
Yeah.
You have to wrap up. Don't go for the hit stick. Don't go for the big hit. You hit and whiff. One thing that I will say, Nolan Blackburn, great job wrapping up.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
He was definitely player of the game last week for me.
I think River gave it to him.
Yeah.
106.
Yeah, I think they did too.
But he deserved it.
He was just, we talked about him as a tight end last week, as not really as a linebacker. But he played an outstanding game at middle linebacker. And Crozier did too. He was all over the field.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, wrap up. You wrap him up, you're going to wear Kinsey down just a little bit.
Yeah, and he's playing both ways.
He plays every single snap.
Yeah, so, I mean, that kid's a stud, no doubt about it, but Big Red's key is going to be long drives on offense if they're not throwing a ball down the field. Make him work as a linebacker for them, and then
get him tired.
I mean, he had 15 tackles, I think, too, Friday.
I would believe it.
Yeah.
The kid is a stud.
Yeah, he had like 35 carries for 334 yards. I mean,
keep him on the defense running sideline to sideline.
Make it so they have to run somebody else on offense.
Yes. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Next game be Wheeling Park and Parkersburg South. This is I don't know if it's, I'm guessing it'd be kind of a rivalry. They're both the Patriots. You know, Parkersburg is one of the further south teams in the OVAC, along with Marietta down there. The key player for Park would be Jay Bordis. Last season, he threw for 20 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions for the Wheeling Park Patriots. So I have him as the key player for them this week. And then for Parkersburg, James Laddie, he's an athlete. They move in between wide receiver and running back. So he's a lot like Bruce Major for Indian Creek.
Utility guy.
Yeah, so that's a kid that you'll have to watch for Parkersburg South. Keys to victory for the Patriots, a balanced attack of run and pass. Last year, the Park was real heavy on the run. I think they're going to have to open it up a little more, especially since Bordas is efficient. I think that would be.
I would agree.
Yeah. And they're going to have to control the line of scrimmage. And I'll say this, their line is huge if it's most of the kids from last year, because I remember the Big Red game, early in the game, they were dominating Big Red on the line of scrimmage. But they didn't keep it up, and Big Red pounded them.
Yeah, I think most of their line's returning, I believe.
And then they got to capitalize on any jitters Parkerburg has, because they have a new head coach this year, new system. You know, some of the kids are going to be jittery and nervous not to make mistakes in this new system they're probably running down there. And then for South, they got to get a strong defensive performance this week to shut down the Patriots offense. You know, Millie Park's got athletes out there too. They always do. They need to have solid quarterback play. They have a little bit of a competition, so I'm not sure who their quarterback's going to be. And they definitely got to win the turnover battle against Park to win this week.
Force Park to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You have to. Especially with the new head coach, the new system.
Yes.
I believe it's a new system.
For Parkersburg, yeah.
Yeah. They got to, because this is week 1.
This is week 1 for West Virginia, yep.
So they still got to find their sync. They got to be in sync. And it's going to take, especially with the new system, week 1, you're going to stutter a little bit. Limit the opportunities for the turnovers, capitalize on them when they do happen, and just attack. You have to attack.
All right, the next game we'll have is Beaver Local coming down to take on Brooke in Wellsburg there. Key player for the Beavers is quarterback Wade Foster. In his first start, he's a senior, but his first start as a quarterback. He threw for 3 touchdowns last week in their win. For the Bruins, their key player will be quarterback Ty Sparinger. He won the quarterback battle there in Brooke. Brooke has a whole new coaching staff. They got Weir's head coach moved down there. Weird Madonna's head coach is down there on the staff, and Gus DiMarzio is over there now.
Yeah.
He's not with Big Red, and I think that might have been a problem for Big Red Friday night. They didn't have Gus on the sideline.
Maybe.
Because he's the one that sent all the play calls in, right?
Offensive
play calls.
Offensively, he did.
Yeah. So who's doing that now for Big Red?
Coltabella's down there.
Coltabella's doing that?
QB coach.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I think he's the OC now.
Oh, JoJo's not the OC no more?
I believe JoJo stepped down to follow Brody for Big Ten wrestling.
Oh, okay.
I believe, which good
Makes
for
sense.
him.
Yeah, good.
Prioritize your kid.
Yeah, definitely do that.
He's going to go a long way, but I believe Coltabella was relaying the plays down there.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. You were up in the box. We'll talk about that after we're done with this. But do you think losing Coach Gus is a big loss for Big Red?
I think in the end it is, because he put a lot of work into preparation. So I'm curious on what his role is with Brooke.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his role is. He might be the offense coordinator for Brooke.
Maybe. I'd have to look.
I don't know. I have to look. But keys of victory for the Beavers: score early and often. The more they can score. Brooke has been down for a few years, so you can get up on them early and just put them in a hole. You're going to get them out of what they want to do offensively. Don't let the Bruins control the clock and use their experience to advantage. They are a veteran team, so Brooke's got a little more. It was hard to find key players for Brooke because
it's so new.
Yeah,
they're so new.
It's so new, a new coaching staff. You don't know what.
Don't know what to expect.
Yeah, the Bruins are going to need a strong defensive performance. They're going to need to listen to their experienced coaching staff. I think they have a coaching staff that's got a lot of experience. I think that's going to help. I think Brooke might not be good to start the season, but they might be pretty decent by the end of the season. Yeah. And they just need to make no mental mistakes and turn the ball over. Don't give Beaver Local more chances than they need to have.
Yeah. I say strong defense. When you're on offense, just grind the clock.
Yeah.
Keep that offense off of there.
Yeah. I would say this. I've seen Brooke the last 4 years play Indian Creek. I think the Creek won 2. They won 2. They're not terrible. There's some athletes there, but I know they graduated a lot of their athletes that were there. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why it was hard to find key players for them this year. But especially with the new coaching staff, kids got moved around and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously. Try to make them put people in the right positions they should be in. But I think Brooke has a bright future with that coaching staff for sure. A lot of experience there.
Yeah, with that coaching staff, it'll help prepare the kids a lot.
Yeah.
I do believe in that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Brooke get back to being good and get those Brooke and Big Red games back.
Battle the bridge.
Yeah. Even though only like the first time they played was good.
Yeah. It wasn't good after that,
No.
but the coaching staff, I think they could whip them into shape.
Yeah, Brooke, I mean, they were a powerhouse in the 80s. They could get back to where they were. They just got to have that experienced coaching staff. I'm going to be curious how good Brooke is by the end of the year. They went 5-5 last year. So it's going to be, I'm going to be curious what they end up with at the end of the season.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to start slow, but be better at the end.
Yeah, once the wheels are moving, that coaching staff, they could make things happen.
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all for those games to break down for everybody. Anything else you want to touch on?
I think with Big Red, you need a bounce back week.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a bounce back week. You guys are going to prepare all week for this game. You got to have a mental mentality. Let it go. That game's out of the window. It is what it is.
Yeah, you're 0-0. You got to be you play to be 1-0. That's what you do every week, 1-0.
Yeah, you're 0-0. Just focus, wrap up, don't go for the big hits, play smart.
Yeah.
You got to play smart. Creek and East Liverpool, I think that's going to be a great game.
Yeah. I didn't get to look to see what the game of the week is this week. I'm not sure. I know it's not Creek because they don't try not to put the same team back to back.
I spent about 10 minutes and I could not find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find
not find it.
Usually News 9 puts out a little thing that has all the games for Thursdays and Fridays on it. They didn't do it this year.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. I found the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That doesn't help me.
I don't know what it is. We'll look at it and we'll post it on the socials when they let us know.
If you guys find it, please share it.
Yeah, comment on the video.
I can't find it.
Yeah, we couldn't find it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for Juice to come back.
Yeah.
I want to see what that kid got.
Yeah. Big Red offense is going to be the key, though. I'm not going to put too much on the defense. When the offense is only getting 145 yards.
Defense is on their back, on their heels.
Yeah. The offense of Big Red looked out of sync. And maybe a lot to do with the new offensive coordinator you're saying?
I think so.
Yeah. And then Gus not being there on the sideline. That makes a lot of sense that the offense would be struggling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also think they need to get out of the 3-4, personally. I do. Because we have athletes, but on the inside, we don't have the big kids anymore. You have athletes at the ends, put one big kid in the middle.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a 4-3, a 4-2-5, because you got two solid linebackers.
Yeah.
Two solids, and you get two good ends, and just put your two big guys in the middle who can congest it.
Yeah, you can always move Juice up on the D line as a DN.
The end.
You can be a standing DN.
Easily. We've had that multiple times throughout the years.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's one thing. Like, I'm not throwing out the white flag for Big Red after one game. No. I feel like their coaching staff knows what they're doing. They'll get adjustments. I would not be surprised if Big Red didn't look the total opposite this week and come out and blow out Indian Valley. Like, I don't think they will. Because Indian Valley's good, but I would not be surprised if they did.
With them Indian Valley being one-dimensional, it could happen.
Yeah. Like, once you get 3 touchdowns up on a team that's only a running team, it starts to get hard, especially in the second half for them when they have to start throwing the football. And that's what I can see happening. Big Red being up 21 points some point in the game, late third quarter, and they're in a situation where they got a first-year starting quarterback throwing a football because their quarterback graduated.
Yeah, that quarterback's going to be uncomfortable. And at that point, you have the crowd in the game with you.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's late in the
That's
game.
Huge.
You're up. Yeah.
Huge.
But they got it. It didn't look like Big Red. That's for sure. I was, from the first Big Red home opener I've been at in 4 years.
It's not what you were expecting.
Not what I'm expecting from Big Red. I was disappointed in the preparation.
Yeah, I think they weren't ready for Ursuline. They weren't prepared for what they were coming out as. But you just got to forget it. On to the next week.
Yeah. Hopefully those kids have a short memory. Reno won't let them
No.
dwell on it. We know that.
Now you go back Saturday, you watch the film, you go over the mistakes that happened, and then come Monday, it's on to the next week. We don't even think about that past week.
Yeah, that's what it has to be. Because honestly, other than just a couple little like broken plays on defense and just not executing well on offense,
the defense looked good.
Yeah, I mean there was just a couple.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, there was a couple times where they didn't contain the outside and the back broke loose, or a receiver got behind them, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just little things that can be fixed. It's just coaching. Got to fix them, and you're going to have those lapses anyway. Every team has them. I mean, Ursuline had it too on the 61-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah,
like it's going to happen.
But yeah, no, I think Big Red would come out more prepared, and I would like to see them come out and just start punching.
Yeah. I was just surprised they couldn't get the running game going at all. Like, that was the biggest shock to me.
Yeah,
I
don't know. It is what it is.
A Big Red team not being able to run the football just
doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it just
doesn't seem right.
It looked a lot like the Watterson game.
Yeah, we just looked wore down.
Yeah,
and we could not capitalize on. We had the running back in the backfield a couple times and just missed. Or
yeah,
I don't know.
He was small and slippery.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't know if he ducked under guys and it's hard to tackle those little backs. You know,
he was shifty.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
Yeah, he ended up with like 125 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
And that's the thing. Like Ursuline won by 30, but they only had 400 yards of offense. Like it wasn't like they moved the ball up and down the field all night on Big Red.
No,
they just had 4 drives.
They made good plays.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The block punt killed Big Red.
That one, yeah. One-step punt, and don't let the people come inside you.
Yeah,
you got to at least let them go around you.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, and I haven't been to a lot of Big Red games the last 4 years, so it was weird when the whole offense came off the field and the offensive line didn't stay out there to block.
Yeah, if we bring our punt team out, that is what happens.
Yeah, I don't remember that from before.
Yeah, because even I went in on punt team.
Yeah,
it didn't happen often.
Yeah,
because we scored a lot, but yeah, I when that happened, the guys got inside our people, and that's just a quicker lane to the punter. Yeah, and the punter can't take 3 steps.
No,
you take 3 steps at 12 yards. That's just time. It's all timing.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I thought the kicker was the punter.
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought he punted too.
No. But usually our Brown works and drop Haney back and it's a little quick punt.
Yeah.
That always works out.
Yeah. Especially when the quarterback can punt well.
He can punt well.
Yeah.
He put some.
He shanked the one, but I think he got off the side of his foot.
Probably. But he had a couple good punts.
Yeah, he did.
I will give him that.
Yeah, it was the one where I thought they should have went for it, actually. It was around the 50-yard line. It was like 4th and 5. Like, go for it.
Yeah. What you got to lose.
Yeah. Then we go for it on our own 24. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I would like to see, though, because Big Red runs that play a lot, where they drop the quarterback back and then punt it anyway. I've never seen him actually throw it or anything out of that.
Not when he drops back now.
He should drop back, though, and then throw.
Could.
Because I think when he drops back, you see they shift what they're doing, so they think it's a punt.
Especially if they're prepared.
I think you could get someone behind somebody and in between him and the returner.
With a team that hasn't seen it before. Like, the team that hasn't seen it. Like, Ursuline's they've seen us drop back a couple yards and punt it.
Yeah. Well, I think against a team that sees us do it all the time, it would work better. Because they know that as soon as you drop back, he's punting. They're not going to be expecting the throw.
That's true. Can't argue that.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
Because you never do it. As soon as he drops back, you know it's a punt. Oh, now we're throwing a ball out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just keep them on their toes.
Yeah. Especially when you're on the plus side of the 50. Like when some of them times they punt and they're on like the 49.
Yeah.
48, 46 yard line.
I always think you should go for it.
Yeah.
If you're on the other side.
I understand punting in games like that if they're tight. Like if it was a tight game against Ursuline, say you're up a score I understand pinning them back instead of giving the ball near the 50. I understand that.
I'd say if your defense is playing well, I'd go for it. I have the attack mentality. Though.
Yeah,
I have the
well,
attack
I look at it a field position way there, especially if your defense is playing well. Pin them back and get the field ball back right about where you're punting it from. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know, because then if you hold them to a 3 and out, you're going to have the ball at least right
pretty close to where
you were, or if not
it.
closer.
Yeah.
If you field the punt, yeah. If you don't field the punt, you might lose 10, 15 yards.
Yeah.
On that flip. I don't know what else to talk about this week.
I don't know.
I had something else, but I don't remember what it is. I forgot to put it in the notes.
I'm trying to think. Mohawk won.
Oh, did they?
They did win. Their quarterback was a game controller.
Oh, yeah.
He was a game manager. From what I heard, he played beautifully.
Yeah. Now, which is the kid? What's the kid play that you said they have there?
He's the quarterback.
The quarterback?
Yeah, his name is Bobby McFadden. Dude is a stud.
He manages the game, huh?
He can manage the game. He can run. He's a dual threat.
Oh.
But I know the one play, the defense was in cover 2, and he had a tight end on a corner, and he threw a beautiful back shoulder.
Now, is that who you're going to see this week?
Yes.
Mohawk? Okay, so
I will be traveling to Laurel, PA to watch that game. That's where I'll be at. If not gonna lie, I might be at that Indian Creek, East Liverpool. Indian Creek, East Liverpool. I would probably go there with my sister.
Yeah. Is she going to be at that game?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I still plan on doing the Big Red game. Like Friday, I was like, maybe not. Maybe not going to do the Big Red game. The only game I'm not going to do now that I was going to do before was the Mooney game. That's my birthday, and I've always wanted to see Barnesville play at home. And they play Buckeye Local that night. So on September 12th, I'm going to Barnesville to watch them play the Buckeye Local Panthers.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. I always wanted to go to a game in Barnesville, so.
Yeah, I'll be watching Mohawk next week.
That's good.
Rooting for my buddy.
Yeah. Is he on the coaching staff?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a QB and DB coach.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Mohawk, that's not really in the OVC.
No, not even close. Not even close. But I'm from Youngstown now.
Yeah.
I reside in Youngstown, so you make some friends.
Oh, yeah.
I'll travel and watch my buddy instead of traveling an hour.
Yeah. Now, are some weeks you're going to go see Ursuline play if you're not going to go to Mohawk? Would you go see Ursuline play if they have a matchup at home?
If they have a matchup at home, I would drive my 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To go watch that.
Mooney plays over there in Mineral Ridge. I don't know.
I think they still play there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I dislike Mooney so much. I
know.
don't think I could.
I know.
I don't think I could.
Yeah. You wouldn't go scout him if
No.
Reno said, "Go, hey, can you scout Mooney for me?"
I would.
You would do it?
1,000%.
Yeah.
I wear my Youngstown stuff. I blend in right there.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think the only other game that I'm going to go to is a Boardman game because Jared's coming back into town with his girlfriend.
Oh.
I believe. I know they have a wedding, so I don't know anything if it's in for sure, but I don't know.
Now, I have a question. Like, you went up in the box Friday night.
Yes.
Were you helping out?
No.
No? Because I know before when you'd go up there, you would help out.
I would. Now they expanded their coaching staff.
So they didn't need you
So
to do
they
anything?
have 7 people up in that box where it's so tight that me and Ty ended up going into the other room.
Oh.
And just watching the game and still being able to hear what the coaches are saying. And
If you got to see something, you pop over. And say,
exactly.
Hey,
like you texted me about the
70.
71. So I watched 71 for like the next 3 drives and he didn't do it again.
No, he didn't do it again. He did it. When that one time when he was way early, he was doing it like he was moving early, and then he did that one where he was like 6 yards ahead of the snap.
Yeah.
And then he did it the next play, and then he kind of stopped after that.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was trying to get some signals. I couldn't figure anything out. It was usually like a 5 hand signals. No, I just couldn't figure it out. But
Yeah.
that's kind of what me and Ty were doing, was trying to figure out some stuff to try to help.
Yeah.
But
And that's what Ian's guys did before when you would help out.
yes, at that point, for back then, it was kind of watching formations, substitutions.
What formations they were in, what they ran out of that formation, stuff like that.
Yeah, just trying to memorize. But a lot of it was the substitutions. Like, we have a key player. Watch when he goes in, who comes out, because that's going to determine if it's a 20, a 10, empty.
Yeah.
But that's mainly what we do because they have their whole system.
Yeah.
It works. So they don't want anyone to come in and try to mess it up.
No. But you guys were in the system, so like they trust you guys to look for things.
Yeah, try to catch something that they couldn't catch because we've been on the field.
Yeah.
But I tried my best and I could not figure anything out.
It's been a while since you guys have been on the field.
It's been 6 years.
Yeah.
I was telling Ty, I said, put some pads on me right now. I'd go back in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, being up in the press box, it's cool to see what they do.
Yeah.
Like all the paying attention to little details that you wouldn't see as a fan, but they're seeing it clear as day because that's just what they're looking for.
Yeah. I always, when I watch, because especially this week, because we sat up higher than we normally do. Because usually, we're down close to. When I sit up high and I'm watching a game, I kind of watch it from when I used to play, even though it was like 30 years ago, like when I played. But I try to watch it and look for things that would be a key for me if I was playing. It's kind of hard when you're looking from the side, not behind the play. But yeah, I kind of try to watch for things like offensive linemen moving. Like I look for that stuff all the time.
Yeah, I try
because there's a lot of games you'll sit and watch and a tackle will be moving before the snap. Doesn't get called, but he's moving before the snap.
Yeah, for me as a defensive player, I was looking at everybody's safeties. Like a couple of times, our guys, their eyes were in the backfield. Guy slips right behind them. That's just some of the mistakes that you have to limit, but it just happens in the time.
You're going to get caught looking sometimes. Yeah, especially when they've ran the ball.
Yeah, that play action. He did a good job faking it.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, he did.
Because even that, it was a read option, and he ended up keeping it all, and even the D end was
the one good run he had?
Yeah, he stood there. He had him dead to rights, but he just stood there because he couldn't tell if he had the ball or the running back had the ball.
I noticed one time when they were right in front of me, when they did the RPO he pulled the ball so late and was fumbled. But we didn't get anybody in penetrating.
Yeah.
If we would have got someone there to hit him, it probably would have been a fumble.
Yeah. But yeah, no, being up in the press box, it was nice. It still makes me feel like I'm still part of the system. I'm helping out.
Yeah.
Almost like an extra player, kind of.
Yeah.
Extra coach, whatever you want to say. But yeah, no, the preparation that they do put up into there, it's nice to see because they're calling everything out. Like even, I'm sure you heard, on the extra points.
Oh yeah, I knew the clock ran out. Yeah, I knew the time clock ran out. Like everybody in the stadium knew the time clock ran out, except for the referees.
Twice.
Yeah. Not that cost bigger at the game.
No, but I'm sure you hear JoJo.
Oh, I heard him yell second time. Screaming. Second time he really was screaming about it.
Yeah, no. They do a lot of good work up there. And it's the stuff that almost goes unnoticed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You said there's 7 coaches up in the box now.
Yeah, 7, 8, and it's not that big of a box.
No.
So you have your main guys up front. One of them is writing down the plays, the formations, so that way on film they don't have to break down film while they're doing it. He already has the film with him. Because while on kickoffs, kick returns, punts, field goal, they're rewatching film and writing down the formations and what we ran. So that's just one extra step to try to capitalize on.
Yeah.
If it happens again.
That, and it's something they can look at halftime too.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll see what worked, what didn't, because they even write down like loss of yardage, sack, gained 61.
Someone missed block. Would have been big play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, and right then and there, once they get off the field, they throw on headsets. As you guys see as the fans, we throw on the headsets. Yeah. They'll call for us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you missed this. Or great.
Yeah, I've never seen you go over and get the headset too much as a defensive player.
Usually as a defensive player, we don't go over very often. Most of the time,
they relay it to a coach and they tell you when you meet.
Because for me personally, I'd prove it on the sideline.
Yeah.
So my coach was on the sideline. So he's getting relayed to him and he'll pull me aside and give me something.
Tell you something.
Yeah. Like, watch out for this. Or, hey, you're standing at 10. We need you at 8. So, like, at least for me, I had the coach on the sideline. But every now and then, I know the D line's up there. So he'll pull someone aside and someone on the D line will grab their headset.
Yeah, you always see the quarterback after every series come over and put the headsets on. And you know what they're talking about because they're what he missed, what he's seen, whatever.
Yeah, usually it's the quarterback, or even if a lineman missed a block, you'll see the lineman get the headset on, and usually you hear JoJo screaming at him.
Usually JoJo doesn't need to put the headset on.
No, he does not. He's awesome, though.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't get kicked out of some games.
From the press box.
Yeah, for the stuff he's yelling. Because you know the referees hear him.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. That's just...
But they don't know if it's someone in the stands or someone in the press box.
I think after a while you can tell. You can tell. Especially with how loud his voice just echoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even on the field we hear it.
Oh, yeah.
We can hear him. But that man has so much passion for what he does. It's remarkable.
Well, I think that'd be good for this week.
I think that's good.
Yeah. So you'll be at Mohawk this week. I'll be at Steubenville, Indian Valley, more than likely. I won't know until Friday. I plan. That's my game I plan on going to. There's something, maybe that East Liverpool Creek game does kind of interest me a little bit.
It intrigues you.
Yeah, but I just don't want to drive all the way up there.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, both games are going to be good.
Yeah.
If Big Red can come out, punch them in the mouth, and contain the run, I can see it being brutal.
Yeah. I actually had thought about going to the Park game, but it's in Parkersburg, so I'm not going to Parkersburg.
No. I don't blame you on that one. Yeah, no. But that Creek East Liverpool, and it's intriguing.
Yeah. It's definitely an intriguing game. But Indian Valley and Big Red just such a big matchup. With them being the defending state champs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Big Red would have beat them last year if they would have played.
I think so.
Yeah. Last year's Big Red team was definitely better than Indian Valley. It's just fact.
What it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Big Red just was bumped to D3. That's the only reason why Indian Valley got to where they're at, because they didn't have Steubenville being a hurdle.
Yeah, no. We're not a hurdle.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But I enjoyed last week's episode. I think this episode is going to be just as good, if not better.
Yeah, it'll be better. Good luck to all the teams in West Virginia on week 1.
Yeah, week 1, West Virginia. Good luck.
Go get a win.
It's week 1 in Pennsylvania, too. Last week was
2.
last week was week 0.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do that.
Yeah, they do week 0. This is the official week 1 in Pennsylvania.
Good luck to PA as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Good luck to everyone.
Yeah, there was a game to Monday or something I'd seen in Ohio.
I did not see that.
Yeah, I was on Max Preps. I'd seen there was a game on Monday. I'm like, why is there a game on Monday? But maybe it was a game they couldn't play last Friday.
Delayed.
Yeah,
probably.
Like Central and Wellsville get delayed till Saturday because of water line break.
Yeah, I seen that.
Anyway, that'll be it for this week. Thanks for watching us. Remember to subscribe, like, follow, go to our Facebook group and join. Let us know what games you're going to this week.
Let us know any information you guys want to give us. We're more than welcome.
Yeah.
More than accepting.
Yeah. We'll shout you out even when you give us information. Appreciate all the watches last week. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show this week. Maybe as we go, we'll bring in some different people to be guests.
Especially when we start going virtual.
Yeah.
It'll be easier.
Yeah. We'll see how that works.
Yeah. We're going to work on it.
Yeah. We have a lot of ideas for even when we get to the off season with how to keep a weekly show going. That's Ohio Valley football.
Yeah. Try to keep it going.
Yeah. Because you don't want to lose your algorithm. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll try to do some video this week at the game when I go. I didn't do it this past week because I was saying hi to
everybody,
kissing babies, shaking hands, kissing babies. That's what I was doing.
Saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Popular man.
Yeah, well, I haven't been really at bigger games in 4 years, so.
No, all the friends were talking.
Yeah. And appreciate everyone that came up to us and said they enjoyed the show, too.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Anyway,
was awesome.
That'll be it for this week. Thanks, guys.
Peace.